by now, many of our resolutions have been left unresolved.
But don't be discouraged. Just start with small changes if you are wanting to lose weight in the new year.
To give you a pep talk and some motivation, we brought in our friend Michael Miller. Now, he talks the talk and he walks the walk. Take a look. This is him many years ago.
I've never seen that picture. And look at him now. He didn't lose all that weight in a day. He started with small changes and they worked.
Michael is joining us to give everyone a little advice. I think this is about the time of the year where some people are like, I didn't do it. I said I was going to do A, B, and C. I didn't do it, so it's over. And that's not what you want us to think.
Exactly, and there's still time.
There is still
summer. We still
January's not even over yet.
Not over yet. That's
you can have abs by April.
Right, that's right. That's right. The winter work will bring us some summer success. So we got to get moving on this.
No, but it's true. Every day is a day that you could start. It doesn't make a difference what the calendar says. Just start.
Absolutely, you are right.
So you say to start small. And this is where a lot of people make a mistake because you say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by this, or I'm never going to have sugar again.
Right. Start slowly. Start slowly. And particularly beginning like an exercise program, it's always a good idea to go to your doctor and just get like the physician to give you the okay, especially if it's been a while since you're working out. But here's what we do. We want to do that exercise thing and we plan to do it, and then we go and we work out so hard that we're in pain then. So we're not going to do it again. Then 3 or 4 days pass until that ache goes away. Yeah. So it's best to start small, right? So if you haven't been working out or exercising enough and you want to get your weight down and start feeling good, start slowly. Maybe that means 3 days this week, vigorous 10-minute walk. Okay. That's it. Right. Start slow. And by the way, I know that for a lot of us, we go, well, what does that mean, a 10-minute walk? But marathoners start out the same way. I ran a marathon. That photo was me running my first marathon. You start the same way. You did the whole thing. 26.2 miles.
Wow. God bless
you. But you broke it down.
But right. You start small and you start slow, and then you work up to that high mileage, and then you worry about your time and all that. Don't worry about that now. 10-minute walk, vigorous, 3 days a week. Because what's the goal? Get your heart rate up. And then in 2 weeks, you're going to do a 15-minute walk 3 times a week, and then that's going to turn into running.
What about eating, Mike? Should we just pull back one thing a day, or
I have like a rule about this. You can't do everything at once. So either start working out and get your exercise going, or if you want to flip it and you want to worry about your diet first, once you get one of those things down, then do the other. Add the other one.
Because our human nature is once we get overwhelmed, we just stop.
Exactly. And that's
so we have to fight our human nature.
That's what we want to avoid by starting slowly.
And that's why you also want us to make it fun.
That's right. It's got to be fun. But it's got to be fun.
I don't know how you can get into a gym and have it be fun.
Because that's the thing.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around this.
That's right, Scott. Don't go to the gym. All right? Don't start there. I have to tell you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I started with Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies.
Really?
So I lost about 20 or 30 pounds. And then I said, okay, so we have to add some exercise into this. And I have to tell you, I would never have gone to a gym when I was overweight because it's too intimidating.
Yeah, it's really
so
intimidating.
I started with Sweating to the Oldies, and I got to tell you, Richard Simmons, I owe him, because in those videos, there's all different sized people, and no matter what your fitness level is, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can actually finish it.
Right.
So that's the start. But if that's not for you, or you don't want to spend the money on that, fitnessblender.com. Go on there, free workout videos. If you just Google free workout videos, sites will come up. And by the way, the research is clear on this. You will stick with an exercise program if you find it fun and if you vary it, if you change it up. So maybe you walk outside briskly one day, then the next day you do an aerobics video. Maybe the next day you think about doing something like aerobic dance. If you vary it and change it up, you're more likely to stick with it. So make it as fun as you can.
Accountability and tracking your progress.
Exactly. Third thing, track your progress. Now, if you join a gym or you do a program, they help you track it, right? Especially even with exercise. But that's what a Fitbit is. If you're interested in really tracking your progress and you won't do it yourself, the Fitbit does it for you, right? That wrist kind of thing.
And it motivates you because you're like, uh-oh, I only have 5,000 steps today. I'm supposed to have 10. I better get up and take a walk.
Exactly. It pushes you along. That's what your progress does. But even for me, I don't use any. I use my calendar, and I have a color in my calendar. That's my workout color. So like I can look at the last few months and look, did I have a good month or a bad month with working out? And it's free and cheap way to do that. But the point is, if you don't track your progress, then you get no feedback, especially about exercise, right? Because you're not going to see muscles build in a short time. time. But when you know you did it 3 times a week, and you want to get more colors in your calendar,
Exactly.
so you do maybe a 4th time and a 5th time, and that gets the ball rolling.
And you can reward yourself too. Like maybe
little
on your
stickers.
10th workout, you get to go treat yourself to something you want.
I do want to tell you that's so smart that you say that, Kara, because the only way you can fudge, quotes, your diet, right? Cheat a little bit is if you're working out to erase what you give yourself an indulgence on, right? So it's a great thing. Track that progress.
What's your final thought?
Well, we have time to get ready and lose weight. If you start now with some exercise, you'll reduce your stress, you'll sleep better, you'll start feeling good, and best of all, by summer you will look fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good to look into the mirror and see something that you actually are proud of.
Yeah, and we're in control of it. We can do that. You can do it, and you've
do it.
got time now.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. We've got, if you're interested in learning more about Michael Miller and the kinds of motivational topics that he can offer you or your company or your group, you can check out his website. It's michaelmillerspeaks.com.